a lot of people saying a lot of pressure is put on Jalen Hurts. But as I look at the NFC East, I don't think he has the most pressure on him in the division. Let me know if I'm tripping. We're going to talk about it, though, y'all. Yo, that. A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yo, that, man. You know who it is. You know what it is, man. Your boy, Philly Fresh, a.k.a. the General here reporting for duty. Listen, if you have not done it, I appreciate in advance if you just, hit that sub button that's right down, up there. There it is, right down there, man. I appreciate in advance. And also, man, it's a bell next to it to let you know when I put up a flavor. Last but not least, hit the like for your boy. If you hit the like, however the algorithm works, more people get to see, more people get to like my videos, more people get to see the clothing. You already know the slogan is the clothing. Yo, that. And one day I probably can quit my job. All right. Fresh fact of the day. Fresh fact is, you mess up once, you're done to me. Now, a lot of that is depending on who it is. Kids and family. You give that little leeway too. But to me, if you do get that leeway to that person after you done it the first time, you cannot be mad at them because they just are who they are. If you loan somebody some money and he doesn't pay you back and yada, 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 and you just like, man, forget it, whatever. And then a month later, he asks you for money again and you give it to him and you wondering why he hasn't paid you because they ain't pay you the first time. It makes you think he's going to pay you the second time. You think you're going to double down after not paying you the first time? Nah, that ain't going to happen. So us as, being kind people, we got to understand that and just say, hell no. Hell to the no, to the no, no, no. All right.
Hell no, to the no, no. Hell to the no.
This is, to me, this is funny. This is funny to me because everything, I understand, yes, Jalen Hurts does have a lot of weapons. He do got some weapons. But to me, you got veteran guys. And we're going to go through every quarterback in the situation in the NFC East. The starters. You got veteran guys. We're gonna start with Dak Prescott. We all know he's a stat machine. Ever since Amari Cooper got there, he puts up stats. He puts up the numbers. The numbers look very well. But when it counts, has not been Dak Prescott. Getting out of second round has not been Dak Prescott. When you look at it, I'm talking about since his rookie year, he didn't had everything. People want to talk about what Jalen Hurts has. But since his rookie year, he had everything. He had a dominant wide receiver, a dominant offensive line. He had, I'm not gonna call him a dominant and dominant in Dez Bryant, but he had a serviceable wide receiver, top 15 at that time. Argue me if you want, top 15. He just took a crazy dip. That was crazy, the dip that he took. Had some tight end, always had tight ends. Always really had talent. You know what I mean? Defense wasn't that good, so he had to put up a lot of numbers, but he also fell behind in a lot of games. So to me, when you look at it, it should be a lot of pressure on Dak because even though you haven't got out the second round. Now, I know every quarterback basically gets paid. That is a franchise quarterback. Even though you have really done nothing last year, yeah, they had 3 games better than us, but still went out in the first round. So they went home the same day we did. Or the same day we went home, they went home. So when you look at it, it should be a lot of pressure on Dak. Now let's talk about Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is his third team in 3 years. Carson Wentz went from a team, and a lot of it is not his fault, but when you look at it, it's media pressure. Went from a team that made the playoffs, right? And when he got there the next year, they didn't. Now, a lot of that, like I said, is not on him, but it happened. You did have the best running back all year. We all know what Mr. Sir Henry brings to the table. We all know what Derrick Henry brings to the table. But Jonathan Taylor was the second best, and then Henry got hurt, so he was the first. You had a good offensive line, a good defense. Now, the defense in the beginning of the year, they definitely was getting barbecue chicken. They was getting toast. But being as though this is your third team in 3 years, it's some pressure. And not only that, I think you got 3 teams paying your salary. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think we still paying something. And then you got the Colts paying something, and now Washington paying something. So now you're in the division that you know that you kind of owned. Not gonna lie to you, in the 4 years that you played, you won a division twice. It's a lot of pressure on them, kid. It is a lot of pressure. Then we go to Mr. Daniel Jones. This might sound funny to y'all, but I think the most pressure is on him. Because no matter what you say, every other quarterback that I just named has done something. Has went to the playoffs. Every other quarterback has had a winning season. Every other quarterback has had more touchdowns than interceptions at the end of the season. Every other quarterback has not gotten his head coach fired. Facts. Daniel Jones has done all of that. Had more interceptions than touchdowns. Just a fumble machine. And there's another thing that he doesn't have is a contract. Has not been to the playoff. Has not won a playoff game. Carson Wentz has not won a playoff game either. So let me take that back. But he did take his team to the playoffs twice. So to me, it's like, if we're going to keep you this year, you need to show us something. And to me, I understand, yes, he has been hurt, but even when he's there, you got the second best running back in the game, and to no avail. Daniel Jones, to me, I'm looking at this kid, and I'm saying, who are you really? Because you'll have a game like against us where you'll run for 90 yards and trip at the goal line and yada, yada, yada. But you'll play a comparable game, and then you'll go out there and just lay eggs for the rest of the season. Even the game that they beat us, he was horrible in that game. It's just the defense, and we wasn't running the ball. So when you look at it, to me, Jalen Hurts took his team to the playoffs. Dak Prescott took his team to the playoffs. Carson Wentz took his team to the playoffs. What has Daniel Jones done? What has he done? Nothing. Stink up the joint. So to me, the most pressure should be on a guy that has done nothing. Now it should be some pressure on Jalen Hurts. Not gonna lie to you. For the fact of the matter, you had the most talent, and I'm gonna keep saying this, you have the most talent I have ever seen a Philadelphia Eagle quarterback have. I'm talking about from top to bottom. When you look at the offensive line, the defensive line, I'm talking about wide receivers. Now, running back, that's questionable. We're going to see what Miles Sanders is going to bring to the table. Tight ends. Dallas Goedert is a top, 5'6" tight end in the game? It's not even a debate about that. Linebackers, pass rushers. So you should be able to get the ball back, hopefully. Not going to lie to you, man. The pressure to me is on Daniel Jones, but it is some on Jalen Hurts. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Oh, yeah. If y'all still here for the video, shout out to all y'all 8 minutes in. I will be doing either tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to record my schedule prediction. I haven't done one yet. Was waiting for the right time. I think this is it. I'm going to record my schedule prediction, excuse me. And I'm going to put it on, it's going to be live, but it's a premiere. So it's going to be live, but it's pre-recorded. So look out for that probably tomorrow around like 3 o'clock. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. You already know. Stay fully, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.